5, 4, 3, 2. What is up, my bazingers, my Sheldons? I actually forgot what I call you guys. But what is up, my Sheldons? This is gonna be a different type of video. I know I haven't posted in a while. How you doing? How you doing? New hoodie, same beanie, same glasses, same AirPods. You know how it be around here. We don't really like to fuck around with that new shit, cause you know that new type beat, that shit is whack. You guys were supposed to say whack when I said whack. That's what that kind of. That's why I switched up the flow on you. It's like whack. But if you read the title, you're probably like, what the heck? This isn't a funny video. It's basically what I'm saying. I didn't make this for comedy purposes. I wanted to get it out there. New Juice WRLD album came out about a week ago. You know, he's my favorite artist. So I just wanted to talk about it. I didn't really think that people on Instagram would care, because everybody on Instagram is artificial and nobody really cares about you. So I thought YouTube would be a good place to put this, and I just kind of wanted to put it out there. You know, I didn't really have a place to put it out, and I wanted to make it because, you know, I listened to the album, but I never really thought of what songs I liked the most until now, until I made this. So my list, I don't know if you can read that, if it'll be backwards. It's sloppy, but, you know, I just wrote down, like, little notes because I want to remember stuff. Or I didn't want it to be as, like, oh, what's that song like again? I forgot. Ooh. So, I got number 1, I put Wishing Well. You know. I'm just jumping into it, by the way. We're just going into the pitch. Wishing Well is a great song. It got leaked. I never actually saw any of Juice WRLD's leaked music. I only listened to official stuff. And like some leaked stuff, it just pops up in my recommended. You know, I don't look for it. But Wishing Well was a leaked one, a lot of people say. I really liked the verses. Both the verses were very good. The chorus was all, you know, is average for Juice stuff. But I like the emotion he put into his voice as well. And, you know, I relate to the lyrics. So, I mean, you got to put it up there. It's a really good one. Second, I put Fighting Demons. I feel like a lot of people are going to disagree on that one. But Fighting Demons is going to be number 2. I feel like it's the same thing as Wishing Well, just different beat. You know, same relatable lyrics, same verses, same, you know, not the same verses, but, you know, same powerful type of verses. And, you know, it had that emotion in it. Number 3, I put Life's a Mess. I feel like that's going to be a lot higher than most people do. But I just really like that song, and I feel like Halsey, I think that's how you say it. I think her feature on it was really good as well. Both of their voices are really appealing. I think they picked a good beat for that. So it's very vocally appealing. Number 4, I put Stay High. It's probably a little too high for a lot of people, but I really like that song. That's one of my favorites, but I like the beat. That's probably the biggest thing, is the beat is really, really good. Hate the Other Side, I put it at number 5. Number 5 is Hate the Other Side. I think it's just like, I think the reason people don't Hate the Other Side that much is because they read who's in the song. They're like, this is gonna be top 10 song of like the decade, and then it was just all right. But I thought it was really good. 3 of my favorite artists: Juice WRLD, Kid LAROI, Polo G, in that order. All 3 are on this song, so, you know, I like it. It's really good. Polo's verse, I can give or take, you know, it was alright. It was an average one. Juice's chorus / verse, I guess, was also very average. And then I think the Kid LAROI smashes it every single time. So he had a really good verse. I think it's better than average. But, so yeah, like 2 averages and an above average, that's going to be a hit song either way. A very, very surprising one. Again, don't know if you can see the list, but Blood on My Jeans. I'm pointing to coming up. Blood on My Jeans is next. Blood on My Jeans is not a lot of people like this song. They would put it like 12, you know, down there. There's 17 songs, by the way, just letting you know. Just, you know, there was only one song I thought was bad, and I put that 17th, of course. And there was a couple songs then, but when I get to the average songs, I'll get to them. All these, of course, I think are above average. I need to stop looking at me. I need to start looking at the camera. I need to start looking at you. What's up? Blood on My Jeans. I really like the beat of that. It's like nice slow. I like, as a preface, I like slower Juice WRLD songs. I don't like the upbeat, kind of like I don't really like those. Wishing Well is kind of like that, but I put it high, just because I know it's a good song. I would personally, I like Fighting Demons more than Wishing Well, but objectively, I think Wishing Well is better, so I put it up there. And this is an opinion-based list, but I don't know, I put Wishing Well above, even though I like Fighting Demons a little better. But Blood on My Jeans, I really like the beat, the slow. He talks about a lot of cool topics and a lot of stuff like that. Number 7. Is it 7? Oh wait, I fucked up my list. So that would be number 6 is gonna be Come and Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is number 8. I'm a professional YouTuber. Number 8 is gonna be Come and Go. It's great Marshmello and Juice WRLD pairing. A very different kind of like an EDM. I think that it's really good. It's really good. It's a really good EDM kind of trap club type song, and it's gonna get really high. Righteous is the next one. Now a lot of people are gonna put Righteous fairly low, since we're ranking every album or every song, just because it's an old song. You know, it's like he released it a while ago. Same with Tell Me You Love Me. A lot of people are gonna be putting that like 12, 16, 14, stuff like that, very low. But I think that Righteous is still really good, and you just need to remember how good of a song that is. Same with like Wishing Well. People are probably gonna put like it a little lower because it was unreleased, but you know. Next is gonna be I Want It. This is an underrated song, and I think it's like the type of song that I like, but not the type of song that the majority of people are gonna like. It's just kind of like that's the sad kind of Juice WRLD-esque song. Next is gonna be Titanic. And Titanic, I really like the chorus, and I really like the kind of the beat and the pace you went. Instead of like the na 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 na, or he goes like really fast and really upbeat. He kind of went like in the middle. It was a weird kind of like, I mean, it's kind of like slow and Juice WRLD-esque, but it's also kind of fast and peppy. So it's a nice mix, and I like it. And next is gonna be Tell Me You Love Me. I think objectively the song is just really, really good. But, you know, there's a lot of fucking good songs on here, so it's gonna hit 12. Number 13, Screw Juice. I think Screw Juice is objectively, it's really good. I think it's really good. The chorus is, it doesn't really have a chorus. It just kind of has like it has like a short verse, a short first verse, then it has like a little bit of a chorus, but then it goes into the second verse so fast that it doesn't even seem like a chorus. And it's so fast that I think it's really, really good. In that way, he does a lot of his fast songs are really, really good as well as his slow songs. Next is gonna be 14, I think, out of 17. A lot of people don't really like this song. I think this is one of my favorite songs, but I put it so low just because it's so different. It's Up and Away. It's such a different song, because it's like a different kind of like happy, peppy song. He's never done a song like this, and it's kind of like Come and Go, where like it's really good, but you just have to put it so low since it's so like weird for Juice to do. And yeah, I think it's just objectively like really good. But people don't give it the time of day, and I think it's kind of sucks, but it's gonna be low anyway, just because there's so many good songs on this album. 15th, Man of the Year. Now, a lot of people love this fucking song. I think when it first came out, when they didn't edit it, like the first version, I still would have put it. Maybe I would have put it like, maybe 11th above Tell Me You Love Me. But Man of the Year, it's gonna get 15th, which is a lot of people are gonna be upset about that. I just don't like it. I don't know. I think it's the new version especially is gonna give it some low spots. I don't know what it is about that song, but I just don't. It doesn't hit with me. I think it's just because he's so like looking in the mirror. You're awful, JK. You're so awesome. He's just bragging the whole time. And I know like he's done one song where he's like, I'm the best. I'm so cool. I'm the GOAT. But I just don't like that type of artist. I like artists that are like real and like, I know he's probably being real here, but like, you know, Again, I like the more sad songs. So this is gonna be kind of. I still like the song. If it comes on, I'm gonna turn the volume up, blast that shit in the car. But you know, it's not for me. Next, we're getting to the songs that are average. I think these are the last two. I think "Can't Die" is an average song. It's an average Juice WRLD song. I think another average one that is just really high on the list is where is it? "Stay High" and "Conversations." Those are kind of like they're just really good Juice WRLD songs. Like I would kind of compare them to "All Girls Are the Same," where it's just kind of like probably like the third or fourth best song on like the album, but it's like an average song that he would make. But this one is just straight average. Like this would be just like, you know, throw that in with like "Used to," "Candles," other songs like that. That would kind of be putting that in that part. And the only, number 17, the last one, the only objective bad Juice WRLD song on this album, in my opinion, is "Bad Energy." I think that the chorus is really good. Like the "drain out bad energy, drain." I think what he did with his voice, with the weird like how he did it, is how he edited it. I think, and in production, it's really cool. But since the beat is so odd and I just dislike it, leaves like a it's like a bad taste in your mouth. Ugh. We don't like it. We don't like that, boys. But yeah, the verses are bad. Just objectively, they are not good. I do not like listening to the verses. I skip to the part where he says, "drain out bad energy." Then when I hear him say that, once he gets to the next verse, I skip the song. That's literally what I do. I skip to the part where the chorus is, listen to the chorus, then skip the song. Most of the time, I just skip it. Like, it's just a skip. It's one of those songs where you're like, cool, skip. Kind of like a couple of the World on Drugs songs, like the beginning ones. They kind of, they kind of drag, and there's a lot of them that are the same, so you just instantly skip them when you hear them. That's kind of what I feel about that song. But that's my list. It was kind of weird and weirdly paced and kind of fast. Or maybe even slow, because it's 12 fucking minutes of me talking about Juice WRLD. But it felt like 2 minutes to me, just because I love this kind of topic. And again, this is probably not a video that you guys are going to like, but I will leave in the description the full list if you want to look at it. That's really it. If you guys want to see more like stuff like this, like reacting to Kid LAROI album when it comes out, or like the Polo G album. I haven't even listened to the full Polo G Goat album. But if you guys want me to do that, you can, or any albums. That could be the new Anthony Fantano. Music. Guys, I didn't expect that to happen, I'm not gonna lie. That was not meant to happen. But yeah, make sure you like the video.